that you and your seed may live. Now, I'm going to say something going to shock a few people, but here we go. I'm used to that, I guess. I never thought in my entire life that I would ever see a Pentecostal denomination embrace drinking. Because of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful doctrine called grace, people have taken that thing and ran so crazy. Well, you just can do anything because you're under grace. But I don't believe in the law. Well, you better watch your ugly mouth. Because the law's in the book of Deuteronomy, and God said don't add anything and don't take anything away. But the law is bondage. Yes, it's bondage to the people that are not born again, but it's not bondage to people that are born again, because you see, if you're born again, the law is boundaries. If you're born again. If you're not, it is bondage. To the Jew, it was bondage because they're trying to live just like that. They're trying to keep something that they couldn't keep. But once you're born again, you don't steal. You don't commit adultery. Why? Because it's not bondage. It's boundaries. It keeps you in the game. That's called grace. And the one that preached on grace is the one that told you this, that the whoremonger will not enter into the kingdom of God. The one that preached to you on grace. It doesn't give you power to sin better. But a lot of people say it doesn't make any difference. You can do anything. So I was in Australia. They asked me to go on television. There's 3 preachers there. Now, I'm going to shock y'all. Y'all, they still hang on when I say this. Oh, Lord. And you know that drinking problem and that wine issue has been going on for 2,000 years. Jesus turned the water into wine. Was it fermented? Was it not fermented? Well, some say, if it busts the wineskin, it's got to have some power in it. Some say, oh no, it was just real good tasting grape juice. Because I know what the Hebrew... See, just because you know the definition of a Hebrew word or a Greek word, don't mean you understand the revelation of it. You can understand the definition of a word, but not the revelation of what it can do. So I was on there, and these 3 preachers telling everybody they could drink, but you can't get drunk. They're saying it. And I'm in the studio, I was just shouting, you can drink, but you can't get drunk because we're under grace. If you're under grace, hey, by grace are you saved? Well, I believe in grace. I preach grace. I like that. And I got to thinking, I thought, Lord, and I thought, I can't believe this is going on. And everybody shouting, glory. And I don't know how many churches have asked me after I finished preaching, hey, Brother Jesse, we're going to the club tonight. You want to come with us? I'm not kidding you, Bill, many times. Some of the biggest churches in the world, you know them if I say it. Hey, we're going out drinking tonight. Y'all want to come in and drink with us? Take me to the club. Do you know that's happening all over? You don't travel like I do. I'm telling you. I said, no, thank you. I'm just smiling. So I'm sitting there, there's these 3 guys. And they're looking at me and they said, so I looked at my watch and said, 12 minutes. Come on, Jesus, let me get out of here. I don't want to deal with these fools. So I just kind of said, I'm just trying. Oh, Lord, 9 minutes. Glory to God. Finally, the host says, Brother Jesse. I never thought that a Pentecostal denomination would embrace drinking. You can drink, but you can't get drunk. They said, Brother Jesse. And I said, yes. What do you think about drinking? I said, I don't think about it at all. And you know why? Because before I was saved, I drank a 5th of whiskey a day. I'd get up in the morning and drink bourbon with pancakes. I smoked a little dope a week. I snorted cocaine, PCP, crystal meth. I took trips and never left my house. Ooh, come on back. I was a sinner. I was very good at sinning. I was in the rock world. I played on the same circuit as Led Zeppelin, Grand Funk, Kiss, ZZ Top, Billy Preston. Will it go round in a circle? Will it fly like a bird up in the sky? I know. Look at the people. I work with Sly and the Family Stone. Feeling getting stronger. Down. Look at all these people. I know what drinking's about. I said, I don't think about it. Then I asked him this question. I said, gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What else you want to do that the world does? Well, brother, just we're on the grace. I know we're on the grace. That's not there. I ain't talking about grace. I'm asking you the question. What else you want to do that the world does? And you know what all 3 of them said? Well, brother, Jesse, you're just old-fashioned. That's okay. I smiled, And the Lord spoke to me. He said, use the sex thing. I said, we don't want to use the sex thing, Jesus. We're on Australian television, Jesus. We're all over Australia. We don't want to use the sex thing. He said, use the sex thing. And I looked around, I said, gentlemen, you guys married? And right at the front, about for me to where these ministers are, there were their three wives. And they were beautiful women. But all of them were pretty. But the one in the middle was just extraordinarily beautiful lady. All of them were beautiful ladies, you know what I'm saying? But the one in the middle, just beautiful. And this is the one here, and I said, sir, this is your wife? Yeah. And all the girls, their wives said, how you doing, brother Jesse? We love you, man. We watch you all the time. I said, thank you. And I mean, Aaron, I got one of the most popular programs in Australia. Now watch this. So I'm smiling. Nobody knows what I'm about ready to say. I said, well, let me ask you, so you say you can drink, but you can't get drunk, right? That's what you said? Yeah, I said, yeah. I said, so girls, these are your husbands? Yeah. I said, well, let me ask y'all a question. So I looked at the real pretty one. All of them were pretty, but this one, she was pretty. I said, what would you do, sir, if after the show, man, but my coat. After the show, if me and your wife would just go behind that curtain and we just start making out. Let me touch you, baby. Come on, baby. Woo! Let me touch you. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. Come on. Come on. Woo! Look at y'all. Woo! Wait, hey, I'm milking this for all it's worth. Come on, baby. And you know, I looked at her. She looked like she kind of enjoying it. I'm thinking, oh my God, I done digging myself a hole. I said, come on, baby. Let me just touch you a little bit. Oh, okay, you can touch me too. Come on, let me just, let me just, boy, I can see the blood. I mean, heat coming up this guy's neck. He's about 5 seconds from getting off that couch and hitting me. And the other one started saying, I said, hey, I've been with more than one woman at a time. I said, all three of y'all. Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, come on, baby. Ha! You know, because I was a sinner. I mean, I was a good sinner. Boy, I seen them three guys getting mad. I mean, and I'm thinking, I'm about ready to get killed here. And all of a sudden I said, hey, man, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at her. We didn't go all the way. We just played around. Why would you be mad at her? Why, you shouldn't be mad at her. Why would you be mad at me? We didn't go all the way. We just... Y'all still on day stuff. Listen to me. We didn't go all the way. We just played around. And they were like you. I said, so you can drink, but you can't get drunk. I said, gentlemen, you're dealing with very dangerous things. And the host says, we got to do a whole new program. So I thought it's because of what I said. They said, no, you just changed our theology. I said, it takes great grace not to drink and be a part of the world. And the Lord said, the sex thing worked, Jesse. I said, did you see their eyes? They're about ready to kill me. See? But when you make that analogy, because you see, ladies and gentlemen, the next thing is that. And then a woman goes back to becoming a sexual object to be conquered. I've had pastors send women to my hotel in California and say, listen, but Jesse, do you need anything? And stupid me, I'm not thinking. I said, no. Well, we've come to minister to you. I said, what? I said, are you serious? Yeah, it's our ministry. I know of preachers right now, their wife's pregnant. They got two other women pregnant in the churches. And the church said, it's okay, we're under grace. Everybody needs a spare tire. So you think a woman is a spare tire, huh? Ladies, you should be shouting for me right now. I'm setting you free. That's a bottom feeder. Can you believe that? And here's the dumb part. Can you believe that them women actually believe that? Because see, sin's very intoxicating. And when you get intoxicated, you get loose. I know something about intoxication. Bottom feeders. There's no self-control in that. That's what made the 60s and the 70s so crazy. We're the love generation. Now don't freak out. That's your senators and presidents now. Self-control. See, we must master ourselves master our appetites, and master our desires. Bill, I'm almost finished. Can I finish this thing real quick?